Hey Super Souls, welcome to your monthly readings for the month of May. And yes, oh yes, we're still in the midst of eclipse season. The energy of the eclipses can impact us like up to 6 to 8 weeks before and after them. And we just had the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on April 20th, 21st, depending on where you're at in the world. And the energy of that eclipse will still hang around for a while. So if you want some more information on that, check out my pick a card reading I put out with that new moon eclipse. I'll have it linked down in the description box down below. Now on May 5th, 5/5, there will be a wonderful portal. We get to experience the lunar eclipse with the full moon in Scorpio. So lunar eclipses alone really get our attention. You know, they bring harvest, accomplishment, fruition, and sometimes dramatic endings. And with the tint of the Scorpio energy included, that reinforces the impact of shaking things up and transformation. Add all to that the energy of Scorpio is, it's all ruled by the planet Pluto, and the planet Pluto goes into retrograde on May 1st, a few days before the lunar eclipse. And that energy can take us inward, and it's emotional, it's psychological. It ignites us to check in on ourselves and more transformation. And I've heard Pluto energy, kind of announces to us, change or die. So yay! Wow, a lot of energy pushing us into transformation in the month of May. And in addition to all of that, we've also been in the Mercury retrograde, and we'll be hanging out there until May 15th, the middle of the month. And we'll still go into the post-shadow all the way through to the end of the month up to June 1st. So from May 15th to June 1st, we'll even have a little time of reflection, more reflection upon what important things have been said or communicated to us from the time that Mercury went into its pre-shadow of the retrograde as early as April 7th. So I'm excited to find out what's going to be going on here, shaking up all of our lives here in the month of May. And I will have readings for each individual zodiac sign. But you can also learn so much by looking into more than just your sun sign. Each planet, each astral body is a different window that we look out of the house of who we are, and we see different perspectives, different areas of our life. So we can look out into our lives in a variety of different ways if you know the zodiac sign of each of your planets. And then you can watch, the video for that particular sign to see what kind of tint is on that part of your life as well. I'll throw up here a screenshot of what some of the areas are that these different astral bodies influence. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want. You have my permission. And, look at it and see if there's any particular area that you're interested in. And then you can, dive into that particular sign. Now, also each month, I'm going to start having a special giveaway at the end of the month based on these videos that I'm putting out. So you can have a chance at winning a personal recorded reading from me. And all you have to do is 1, be subscribed to this channel, and 2, comment on one of these monthly videos after you watch it, of course. And you can also comment on more than one. So as long as you watch more than one, you can comment on more than one. And so you have a chance of getting 12 entries into the monthly drawing. I'll be giving away at least a 1-hour personal recorded reading, but I do like to give away things, so you never know. There may be more than one winner and different, hours and different things that I can give away as well. So enough of all that. Beautiful soul, let's get into your reading and find out what is going to be shaken up in your life in the month of May. Welcome, Scorpio, to your monthly reading for May. And boy, you are not going to have really a whole lot to worry about during this period because this is your energy. This is where you swim. This is where you've lived in your lunar eclipse in your sign of Scorpio and the Pluto retrograde. That's your mother planet that rules over you. So you're going to have a less, I say, interesting time than everyone else because it's abnormal for everyone else. But this is going to be, it is going to be an amplified time for you, but you're not going to freak out about it. You're just like, yeah, this is just more of it, but I'm used to dealing with this, so I like it. And if you're new to my channel or to these monthly readings, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. And this month I am using the Ravyness Drakon tarot. So if you want to pick these up for yourself, you know what the box looks like. I'm just going to move that over to the side here. And the major arcana, it represents the overall energies for the month. The minor arcana, we'll get into those in just a moment, but this will represent the energies we're looking for, which is like what's shaking up in your life. So we'll use these cards to see what area of your life that this will be impacting the most. So we'll take a look here and get started. All right, they're already off the bat here. This is the one. And you have the moon. So definitely diving into the unseen, the unknown, the subconscious, the unconscious, connecting to the spirit realm. Really, it feels like the shakiness is going on below the surface because this is a lot about the subconscious and diving below what's underneath, and especially like the unknown. So I do like this for you because this is what you like diving deep under the the waters. Being the Scorpio, you're a water sign, right? And so you are normally impacted by the moon, and here the moon is coming in for this lunar eclipse too. We're also going to pull from the Power of Surrender cards. And we'll see what else they want to add to this here for the general energies. Where is this shaking up happening? Where else more specifically? All right, this is the one right here. And, sorry, just moving my cards around there. And you have Surrender to Miracles. Here's more diving here. Love dolphins. And there's the full moon back here too. And it says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. And let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So, and there's all these purples here too. So definitely, there's this energy here. Some foundations are being shaken for you so that you can really look into those beliefs, those self-limiting beliefs around your worth and what you're like authorized to receive. I don't want to use the word authorized, but it is. It's like there's instead of it being like self reflection and I'm trying to think of the word, but it's not coming to me. They want to use the word authorized. So I like this because this is where you are releasing these kind of energy fields that are holding you back from receiving what would feel like miracles and which would be like miracles, allowing yourself to open up and feel worthy is the word I was looking for before. So the worthiness, feeling worthy to receive the miracles, and now you're going to receive the authorization from your little child self who is underneath the surface here of the waters. You're diving deep into there and finding that. We'll dig in more, of course. The four suits of the minor arcana, they represent four different areas of our lives. The first one we're going to start off with is the fire element, which is the wand suit. We do have all four elements represented in our reading this month. We've got, of course, the fire sign here with the fire. We've got the earth. We've got the air, represented by the wings, and the water. So we have all the elements here. So let's take a look here, because the wands, the fire represents your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passions, and your overall energy. So we're going to see here what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of May. So let me just shuffle it one more time here. All right. And so for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their energetic experience during May? All right, it's going to be the one here. And you have the Eight of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful energy that comes in with this here. And the Eight of Wands, in addition to meaning a lot of energy flooding back into you here, it also represents the messages from Spirit. And so it definitely means that as you go through this release that you're having here of these thoughts and these beliefs and these mindsets that no longer serve you, you also will be opening up, because you're opening up the communication. It's becoming less muddled, less staticky, and it's clarity coming in, because as you raise your vibration to that of unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter and go through this transformation, like you're upgrading to a whole nother level, it becomes fine-tuned, and you're going to get messages from the outside world, messages coming into your mind, your heart, through emotions, just from every area of your life. There's just a ton of messages coming in from Spirit for you. So I like this for you, because your energy it's showing us that throughout the month of May, you are getting to the bottom of what these limiting beliefs are that are below the surface. And when those fall down, you have this energy that floods in for you. We're also going to pull from the Angel Guide Oracle and see what else that they would like you to know around your energetic adventure in the month of May. Okay, they do want that one right there. And you've got, intuition and downloads. I said upgrade, but here you go. You're getting downloads too in your intuition. So definitely exactly what I was just saying. And look at all that fiery, fiery energy coming in. So, the wands is also your spiritual energy. So we definitely have this opening, this floodgate that comes in with extra enhanced downloads from the spiritual realm and enhancement of your spiritual gifts. And it says hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings that you're having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you're in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. The extended message for this is that you are a light worker, and this means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You're being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead, and if so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. So exactly as we were talking about with the Eight of Wands, because your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening up within you. So definitely this is impacting it. And definitely trust your gut and your instinct as you're diving deep here. Trust that intuition that you have. Trust those gifts. They will help reveal to you where these blocks are hidden that you haven't seen. All right. And then we move into the element of earth. And the earth element here, it's the only one out of all the suits that is of the outside world, right? Fire is your inner energy. We have your inner thoughts, your inner emotions, but the earth element, which is the suit of pentacles, is the only one about the outside world. All of those other players on stage with you in the physical stage, and even your own body and any of the other props in the outside world, all the stuff on the outside. So this is what Spirit and Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during the month of May. I'm sorry if I said spiritual, I meant physical. So physical, what do you want Scorpios to know about their physical adventure? All right, actually, we're going to give you two. And the first one here, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely Mother Nature, Mother Nurture coming in here with the Queen of Pentacles. If you can get out into nature, that will also help you with this, connection to the spirit world, because you're outside of the restrictions and all the chaos that's distracting you and pulling you away from connecting to the spirit world and doing that self-reflection. But this definitely is about giving yourself some of the attention and some of the, emotion and love that you give to everyone else. And you have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, be true to the authentic you. Don't get drawn off of the path by trying to live up to what everyone else thinks you should be, supposed to be, need to, you have to be, whatever. This is about cutting away, not being taken off of your path by like when we were younger, through praise and punishment. We fear people are going to get upset if we don't do what they want us to do, or they'll pull away their support if we don't do what they want us to do. But this is about you really zeroing in on being true to you and not being afraid. It's time for you to shine and to let yourself out, definitely. And so a lot of this, they're trying to remove these obstacles that have been holding you back so that you can move forward for this. We're also going to pull from the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle. And let's see what else that they have for you for your physical adventure for me. What other messages for Scorpio? Okay, they do want this one. And you've got Father Sky. Look at all that purple. More purple. Beautiful, beautiful card there. We're going to put that over here. And let's see what Father Sky brings in. Father Sky is the spirit of the night and the day, the moon, the stars, and the sun. He represents all that is above the ground, out in the endless universe and beyond that which we cannot see. Father Sky is the seer of dark and light, the good and bad, yet with his eternal wisdom, he does not judge. So the message that comes in for this card for you is be fair in making your decisions, as people are looking to you for your guidance and your support. Be respectful in your judgment and don't neglect to see the entire picture. There's much more information that you're not aware of at this point. Make some more inquiries and listen to your intuitive feelings in an attempt to gain further insight into the situation. So here we go, drawing your intuition into the physical world. So put it into practice, put it out into the world. Your judgment in this matter will last beyond this single event and will influence many people around you. You are seen to be a role model by others and have gained respect due to your past actions. Take your time in this situation and give yourself a few more days till you make your final decision. It will be worth the wait. I like that. I just really feel like this is all about taking all of this, and with this freedom that you're getting, you do send it out into the world. You are true to your authentic self, and first, the Queen of Pentacles is you are spending time with yourself, allowing yourself the expression, the love, the focus inward. Then you stay true to your authentic self and you share it with the world too. So this could be a little nudge of sharing your intuition. What are you afraid of in doing that? What are you afraid of? Punishment, embarrassment? What is it that's at the root of not sharing it with the world? I like it. And then we move into the beautiful suit of swords, which is the element of air. And this represents your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. If I didn't mention, it is the suit of swords. And so this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of May. So what's going to be on your mind? What's going to be going on in there? What's going to be shaking in your mind, right? That's what we're looking at here, is what's being shaken up. Yeah, Four of Swords, peace of mind. We like that, mental stability coming in. And it's because you can see how this little bird here is on the fourth sword here and sleeping and resting, because these three swords are the expectations. The Three of Swords card right before this card usually shows a giant heart with a three swords stuck through it, which represents all of those outside thoughts and beliefs and mindsets in the outside world. The supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must, that keep us restricted, that keep us trapped. But the Four of Swords, that ace that they're sleeping on, connects them to the capital T truths of the higher realms, right? Allows them to see things from that different perspective, and also allows them to cut away these fears, these small T truths that are rooted in fears of rejection, of being, losing conditional love. So there is this working through those thoughts and beliefs and mindsets, which these are the ones that we're getting under the surface here and letting go. We're also going to pull from the Numerology guidance cards and see what else the Spirit and Creator wants you to know around your mental adventure for May. All right, this is the one. And you've got spiritual partnership. All the purple again. So I like this because I feel like this is really partnering with your higher self and your spiritual posse, because they're giving you so much here. So I'm sure that it'll mention it in here as well, but I just feel like that's the emphasis for most of you. So this card indicates a time when a significant spiritual relationship is about to be forged, and perhaps it comes in the form of a friendship between like-minded souls on a similar journey toward enlightenment. Or maybe it's master-disciple relationship where an important individual enters your life. The saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when yours arrive, they will assist you in expanding your spiritual growth. Yeah, all spiritual growth here. During the course of this relationship, you will play the role of both teacher and student, and the wisdom gained from this experience will enhance your connection to Source. Perhaps a spiritually minded person will broaden your understanding of the divine. Maybe you become a catalyst in another's spiritual journey and help that individual on his or her path. Regardless of the form this spiritual relationship takes, it will serve your greater good. And in order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of life, cycles that are leading you toward a significant spiritual relationship. So pay attention to the speakers, the teachers, and authors whose teachings you respect, and be on the lookout for people on a journey similar to your own. Embrace the opportunity to enhance your spiritual growth. The affirmation for this card is, through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. So as I said, it can be a human that this is happening with, but I feel for so much of you, it is about connecting to the spirit realm. You got the Sky Father. This one reminds me of a card that represents spirit with like 3 dolphins on it. So I feel like there's all this spiritual emphasis that's where this partnership is unfolding. And then lastly, we move into your suit, which is the element of water. That, of course, represents emotions. So this will be what Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your emotional journey during the month of May. So for Scorpio, what would you like them to know, please? All right. I feel like you have two here. And you have the 10 of Cups, so definitely this filling up of emotion and overflowing, which makes total sense because, you know, as we move into the spiritual realm and we connect with all this spiritual energy, definitely we get filled with the unconditional love from up above, and we fill up and it overflows out into every area of our life where it does feel very full. Yeah, and here's the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is what I was talking about with the what it reminded me of, the 3 dolphins in the suit is the 3 of Cups that I was thinking about. So this is your spiritual posse, your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, dragons and fairies and unicorns, whatever you believe those beings of unconditional love and light are on the other side. This is them coming in here, letting you know that they are with you throughout this process. So it's through the emotions that we really connect with the higher realms, which obviously below the surface and the water of the moon here, definitely coming in very strong. And then the last card we're going to pull for this reading is going to be from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And because it's the last card for this reading, it can either represent more information about the emotional adventure, but we're going to allow it to be a wild card and whatever else Creator and Spirit wants you to know about the month of May. So for Scorpio, what's your final card for this reading? What else would you like them to know for May? All right, this is the one right here. And you've got empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And this card mentioned that too. So with that big heart of yours, and here's all that purple again, it really is this wonderful nudge to see both sides, allow that love to fill you up and flow. And, when we're looking at some old memories that may be holding us back, when we realize that every emotion we feel from the past is either of unconditional love of the higher realms or the fears of losing conditional love of the smaller realms, right? And when the human is in fear, if it's a painful emotion, it's definitely not of unconditional love. It is of fear, right? And when the human is in fear, if someone else is in fear, their little child self activates and it throws out the intelligent, emotionally mature, compassionate, loving adult side of us. Out the door it goes because it goes into reactionary mode, and a little 2-year-old takes over and wants to do whatever it takes to feel safe and in control, and it does things that are unintelligent and things that are unloving and unkind. And when we realize their actions were not about us, it was just a 2-year-old reacting, then we're like, okay, well, I take it less personally, right? Because I'm like, that's what a little 2-year-old does. That's what a little child self does, is I feel safe, out of control, whoop, 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 and it punches someone to get their toy back or kicks and screams and does whatever, right? And we're like, oh, okay. So we start looking at the old situations here that we're talking about going below the surface. We can start looking at those differently, and we start seeing that their actions were more about them and what was going on in their life in reactionary panicking, like when someone's drowning, they smack people, they try to bring people under the water with them because they're doing reactionary things. That it's like a cat when it falls in the bathtub while you're in it. It doesn't go, oh, excuse me, let me step back out. It like runs and panics and climbs out over top of you, right? It's that kind of reaction. And then we're like, okay, well, that's not personal. And I start looking at that person differently, the situation differently, and myself differently too. And allows me to see different sides of what was going on. So, Mr. James Van Praagh mentions here around empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their scaried eyes, right? It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history and personal path. We all are sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimensions, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through eyes of and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. Wow, beautiful, beautiful messages there. So I like this message for you. Definitely shaking up here some foundation of some old pains that you're ready to let go of, some things that have been restricting you and holding you back from moving forward into a deeper relationship with spirit. You're getting these downloads and these upgrades. You're enhancing your spiritual journey and connection with the upper worlds. And I love this, standing really, truly on your own with a huge support standing behind you. And I absolutely love this for you. I love the shaking up because it does release things that have been keeping so many things back. And it not only helps you in one area of your life, it feels like it really helps you in multiple areas of your life. So that is what we have for you, Scorpio. And that is what Spirit has for you for the month of May. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And that does tell me that you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and it'll bring more of that to you. The second thing you can do is subscribe to my channel, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I currently go live Wednesday through Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I do put out weekly content with a pick a card reading, and then also like these monthly readings. So you're notified and kept in the loop on all of those, including my weekly and monthly giveaways. So be sure to select all when you do subscribe and go into that notification bell. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you want to be part of that love tsunami, just do one of those things, and please know I'm very, very grateful if you do that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this wonderful, exciting May adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we speak again, hang in there, take care of yourselves, and much love to you.